Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor Edition, and I do believe this is going to be maybe the finale of Shadow of Revan? I am actually not entirely sure. I'm trying to jump to see before I actually get up there, because obviously it's going to activate something, but nevertheless, let us make our way up and see what is going to transpire.
It's over.
You've been at my heels far too long. I knew the Rishi plan was a long shot, but I had to try. Had to make it legitimate. I needed to lure you in. You were supposed to stay busy on Rishi long enough for me to finish here, but no! You couldn't do that, could you?
This has all been one big deception, hasn't it? You aren't even the man you claim to be.
You don't know what you're talking about. I spent 300 years in lockstep with the Emperor's mind. I know what he's become, what he wants. The Emperor must be destroyed completely, or he will return and consume every last living thing. There's no cost too great. If I have to snuff out every life on this world by hand to draw the Emperor out, then so be it!
Have some common sense. The Emperor is the dark side incarnate. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Of course. It's so obvious now. You have no idea what I am, what I've become. I was a Dark Lord of the Sith. I was the prodigal knight. I was powerful, but I was also weak. Not anymore. Now I'm pure, unburdened. I can finally have revenge on my jailer and save the galaxy doing it. I have the power, and you have nothing!
You are wrong, Revan. He has powerful allies.
Both Sith and Jedi. Allies from all corners of the galaxy.
Shay, Vizsla?
Heard the fight to end all fights was going down. What sorry kind of Mando would I be if I missed out?
You were saying?
I don't care how many of you there are. I won't be denied my destiny. I am Revan!
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the fight to end all fights, and we have all of our allies here. So let us, without further ado, make our way in and start with a creeping terror. Why not? Okay, come on guys, we need you all to get in here. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is actually gonna... Wow. How much HP does this... Okay. 2 million, right? Yep, that's 2 million. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna stay a little bit further away from him. Of course. We need to make this a marathon fight rather than a sprint. So I'm going to try to make this as swift as possible, but also as safe as possible, because we do not want to overextend ourselves. Obviously, being on the floor right now is probably not the greatest idea, but we're taking a little bit of a nap by the looks of things. And we will now be moving back in to do some demolish. Yes, he is strong with the Force, Darth Maul, thank you very much. And we are now going to continually damage him. Very nice indeed. I gotta say that I'm not entirely sure what I expected from this fight, but I may have actually wanted to fight him, well, somewhat solo, because that seems like a really cool idea to me, to actually be able to take on the main antagonist from an expansion one-on-one. I think that would actually be really cool, and maybe incorporate some other elements, maybe like some... Oh, what's happening here?
I must have my revenge.
Ah, some other elements. Thank you very much. Okay, so I was anticipating... Okay, what's this? What is that? Oh. Okay, I actually don't know what that is, but I'm gonna walk into these lights, apparently, and... Okay. Oh, they are color coordinated. They are actually color coordinated. Okay, that's wonderful. So it appears as though this is blue and that is blue, so I'm gonna walk into blue. And... Ah, okay, so this is blue as well. That's purple, so I'm not going to be going into the purple, am I? Going to go over here and do that. And then I'm also going to be making sure that we have this over here. And getting Shea Vizsla out, of course. And then we will also get out Satil. So Satil is over here. We really need to rush with this because it appears as though he is immune to all damage. Yes, he is. He is immune to all damage, so we need to very quickly break all of this. And there he is. Okay, so he's back out, and now we can continue to do damage, which I very much appreciate, of course. Getting knocked down is never a good idea, though, is it? No, never good. But we're going to just continue to deal damage right here. A nice death field. We're actually not doing that bad in terms of our damage. Of course, we are wearing level 55 gear still, and we are level 60, so... Yeah, we can't expect ourselves to really do that much damage, but I am doing my very best after all. So I suppose what's going to happen is... Considering that was at level 50... Wait a minute, not level 50. It was at level 66%. It was actually 66% of his HP. I can assume that he's probably going to do that at level 33%, probably. So, yeah, we're probably going to be having to do that particular phase once again. But we'll see. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but... Yes, that appears to be the case. Are we? Are we going to have to do that? I'm just really wanting to get him below 30% so that we can actually use our assassinate ability a lot more often, which I really would love to be able to do. So let's just continually dot him up. Thank you very much. And let's get him a nice demolish on there. And I believe he's probably going to be doing it now. Probably. Any time now, in fact. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, so yes, this is a very, well, not a very standard fight, but I am used to these fights from previous games that I have experienced, of course. And we are going to be just continuing along these lines right here. Not actually too bad. I gotta say, it may be a little anticlimactic right now, maybe. Well, we'll see how the story goes anyway. Right now I am very much enjoying the fight, but, as I said, I think it may have been a little bit nicer to go with something that is maybe a one-on-one type feeling, because that is no doubt going to give a more personable experience, perhaps. But nevertheless, he is now vulnerable once again, and we will be dealing significant damage once more. Okay, well, yes, there it is. We've almost gone through 2 million HP, so that is pretty amazing, I gotta say. And a nice assassinate there. Hopefully we'll be able to restore. Yes, there we go. Nice. We gained a proc of Bloodthirst or Bloodletting or something along those lines. And that was enabling us to reset the cooldown on our assassinate, which is absolutely amazing. I really do like that, because otherwise we have to wait 9 seconds, or actually 6 seconds. Okay, I was not aware of that. Okay. That's actually very cool. We are using it a rather significant amount after all as well. There we are. Very nice indeed. Come on. He is almost down. He is almost down. Can we actually interrupt him? Yes, we can. We can actually interrupt some of his abilities by the looks of things. Am I correct about that? Yeah, I think we might be. Wow. That's actually very cool. Yes. Come on, take him out. Take him down. And there we have it. We have defeated Revan. And we are now about to speak to him.
In defeating me, you let the real enemy linger on. You doom the galaxy.
Had you been successful, had you brought the Emperor back, you would have made the galaxy's destruction all but a certainty.
He's right, you know.
No, not you.
You've been so blinded by your unchecked rage, your thirst for vengeance, that you could not see the truth. Now that your power has subsided, I may finally confront you. I only hope you will listen.
You're both Revan.
Yes, though neither of us is truly Revan. When I died, I had come to terms. I was ready to become one with the Force. But I soon realized that was only what part of me wanted.
I cast you out! It was the only way to go on, to remain and finish what we started. You were holding me back.
You think you're stronger this way, but you're not. Neither of us is. We're broken. We can't go on like this.
I won't stop. Not until I conjure the Emperor. I have to face him.
You wanted my return. You did not need to destroy whole fleets or turn a living world barren for that. You only had to point the Empire and Republic to a shared adversary and let them do what they do naturally. Make war. The scores of dead have nourished me. I am awakened, and I bring with me death.
The Emperor was not as strong as he might have been had Revan succeeded. But he was strong enough.
No! He was supposed to face me.
You're too weak. You won't last.
If we unite, what I am, won't it fade? Become diminished?
Dark Lord, even I look in awe at your accelerated rise to power. You did not get where you are today through kindness or moderation. It has served you well. You make a fine example.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You have to be. We have to.
You have found your center.
I have. For the first time in a long time. Thank you for all you've done, and for all you've shown me. Dark days lie ahead. The darkest days. If my error can't be undone, everyone will pay the price. Brace for the worst.
And there it is, the Emperor's return, ? Okay, so, without further ado, now we must return. Can I use quick travel? I suppose I can use quick travel, I am going to be doing that. And I do believe we will be then heading back into the personal phase and seeing what we do then, because obviously we have to report to Theron Shan, which is actually quite strange. Reporting to him, I would have thought that we would report to Darth Mar or something along those lines, but nevertheless, we will head in. And where is he? He is actually down there. Okay. Well, force speed will get us there a little bit quicker. We're going off into a very sneaky area, by the looks of things, as well. Okay. Well, here we are. And let us speak.
So I guess this is goodbye.
I suppose so. It's been an experience, Theron. Be well to yourself.
Yeah, you too, Lana. Try not to get into too much trouble, alright? Looks like you're finally getting rid of me. How's it feel?
All things considered, we accomplished a lot working together.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. Well, seems weird to wish you good luck, so, give my regards to the Dark Council.
Darth Maul wishes to speak with me. Probably to remind me that we failed to keep the Emperor at bay. I'll see you soon.
Next time you got a fight that juicy, you know how to reach me.
Good luck, you two.
Going somewhere?
We're headed back to Rishi.
Chikaro, I thought you hated that place.
Jakaro wishes to whip those sorry Raiders Cove pirates into shape. He sees a real opportunity there.
You'll have your work cut out for you. As invaluable as you've been helping us, I'm not too worried.
Jakaro thanks you for your kind words. What? Oh, you know I hate it there. That's why we're going, isn't it? Just to torture me.
Darth Maul, you wanted a word.
We suffered many casualties upon the Emperor's return, though nothing insurmountable. Nothing compared to what we would have endured had the Revanites been successful. You are to be commended, of course, but it was Lana Beniko's guile and intellect that made your participation at all possible. That is why I have placed Lana in charge of Sith intelligence.
I can't think of a better choice.
Thank you, my lord.
That will be all for now. Now that she's away, what do you really think?
Acting as advisor to Darth Arcus does not qualify her for head of intelligence.
As I'm sure you've witnessed, she has a natural talent, and she's competent in handling all manner of assets. That said, I appreciate your candor. It's important that we speak openly. The Empire grows ever stronger. The mining of Isotope 5 has bolstered our energy independence, and we're free from concern over the threat of Revan and his followers.
That's only part of the story.
Yes, our momentary truce is over. We remain at war with an emboldened republic, and we still have countless enemies, both seen and unseen. Political deceit is to be expected, but we have had a full-blown traitor in our midst. Darth Arcus has fostered a new level of mistrust among us. You sought to destroy the Revanites. Of all the Dark Council, the only one I can genuinely trust is you, Darth Nox.
I am the only one you need to trust. The rest can be kept in check.
Agreed. The Empire is whole once more. It grows and strengthens. Our obstacles are severe, but they are known to us. The galaxy is ours to grasp. Let us reach!
And there it is. The enemy within has been completed, and it appears as though we actually have a little droid telling us something else is happening. I suppose telling us that we have a prelude here. Rise of the Emperor. That is the next quest, of course. So, here we have it. We have a couple of different things here. We can actually use this, believe it or not. We can actually use this Vibro Blade. I will not be doing that, of course. And this is the Pulse Saber that I am currently using, of course with a color crystal inside it. There is a main hand, and indeed a main hand Vibro Blade as well. So, I actually have no idea what I will be taking, because what... I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. I may as well take a main hand or something along those lines. I'll take a main hand lightsaber, I suppose. That is... no, that's a pole saber. What about this? That's a one-handed. I'll take the one-handed, why not? Just in case something needs that. Maybe a companion or something along those lines. But nevertheless, and let us now head to the ship's mission console. And we will be interacting with it, no doubt, to acquire a new prelude, and I would expect that is to do with the Emperor being released upon the galaxy, and we are going to be eliminating him, perhaps, from all existence, perhaps? I have no idea, but nevertheless, let's interact. Okay, so we have a couple here, obviously, but the one we want to go for is this, I assume. Yes. Chapter 5 Epilogue, Rise of the Emperor. In the wake of ominous events on Yavin 4, an immortal presence makes itself known on the historic Imperial hub of Ziost, where Lana Beniko has been meticulously constructing Sith intelligence. As the world starts to go mad, Lana hopes to reach out to her trusted ally before it's too late.
No, I don't care. Revoke their access, all of them, now.
Lana, what's going on? Where are you?
Dark Lord, I realize how informal this must seem, but time is short. Our former Emperor, Vishad, I don't care what they tell you. Assume they're lying and deal with them. He's here. Vishad's presence. Here on Ziost. He's taking over this outpost, controlling soldiers and Sith, using them to murder anyone he can.
You better not be falling apart. You have work to do.
We have work to do. I'm sending coordinates. We'll hold this bunker as long as we can, but you must hurry or...
Lana, can you read me? Lana! Ziost.
And there we have it. We have now reached Ziost, and we have now completed the prelude, obviously, and we will now be using the departures term. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not going to be doing that just yet. We are going to be doing that in the next episode, where we will be participating in Chapter 5 of our story class missions. Story mission classes, yes. And so, without further ado, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.